Hey everyone, this is a guitar tutorial for OK by Forrest Frank. Before we begin, please consider subscribing to my channel, give this video a like, comment below on what else you'd like to see in the future. Additionally, if you're interested in any of the gear that you see today, there are links in the description below. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can actually do that by clicking the three dots next to the like button, and you can go from there, and I really appreciate it. Check out my book called How to Save Catholic Schools. It's available on Amazon as we speak. There's also some merch options that you can check out, and there are links in the description for that as well. Lastly, if you'd like to join my email list, you can do that. And if you do, you get my top 8 tuning tips that every musician should know for free. Grab your acoustic guitar, and you're going to need a capo today. And let's get started. All right, like I said, you're going to need a capo. It's going to go on the first fret, and here are the chords you're going to need to know. A, E, D, F sharp minor, B minor, G, and D over F sharp. All right, so that seems kind of like an interesting batch of chords, but I assure you they are correct. Now, I'll be honest also, there are some guitar tutorials on YouTube for this song, and they make you play in capo 3. You can do that. You would use the chords C, G, D, E minor. Those are the first 4 chords of the song. But the voicing just doesn't sound correct. Here's the rhythm, and here's the strumming pattern with the capo 3. It just doesn't sound correct. With capo 1 and playing D, A, E, F sharp minor, I'm playing the same progression in the key of B flat, really. But here's how it sounds now with this voicing. That is the correct voicing for the guitar, and this is the same voicing that is used in God's Got My Back. If you've seen the guitar tutorial for that, I believe we're playing in the same key or very close to it without a capo, using the same chord voicings. I don't know why, but Forrest likes to use that voicing for the guitar. It just sounds nice as not playing G, C, D, E minor. And of course, when we get to the middle section of the song or the bridge part, it just sounds so cool with that disco stuff going on in the background. But there isn't really an acoustic guitar there. So bear with me, take that part with a grain of salt. I will play the chords for that part of the song, but try to do it in as a funky way as possible that I can do. And trust me, it can only bring it up to a certain point. But all that to say is I'm going to play through the song for you. I'll put the chords on screen as well. And then we'll break down some strumming patterns and all the special salt and pepper and other spices that are part of the song. It's an amazing song. It's a fun song to play. And again, it's not just G, C, D, E minor. All right, so get ready. Here we go.
Lord, I'm just grateful that I got to wake up today.
F sharp minor.
You take my worries and hurries and feed them to
F sharp minor.
Do you have good plans for me? That's what you say.
F sharp minor.
That's how I know everything is gonna be. I woke up late and the house is
F sharp minor.
couple bills on the counter. I don't want
F sharp minor. D, A, F sharp minor. D, A, E, 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 F sharp minor. D, A,
Lord, I'm just
D,
grateful that I got to wake up
F sharp
today.
minor.
You take my
D,
worries
A,
and hurries and feed them to
F sharp
me.
minor. D,
You have good plans for me, that's what you
F sharp
say.
minor.
That's how I
D,
know
A,
everything is gonna be okay.
D, A, E, F sharp minor. D, A, E, F sharp minor. D, A, E, F sharp minor. D, A, E, F sharp minor.
I stayed up
A,
late scrolling
E, F sharp minor.
I said
D,
I need
A,
space to be
F sharp minor.
but
D,
now I'm stressed
A,
out and
E,
overstimulated.
F sharp minor.
Trying hard to
A,
lose my
E, F sharp minor.
'cause my
D, A, E, F sharp minor. D, A, E, F sharp minor. D, A, E, F sharp minor. D, A, D,
Grateful that
A,
I got to wake up
F sharp
today.
minor,
You take my
D,
worries
A,
and worries and
E,
fade them
F sharp
today.
minor, D, A,
That's what
E,
you
F sharp
say.
minor,
That's how I know
D,
everything
A,
is gonna be okay.
A, D,
We're gonna be okay.
A, D, A, D,
We're gonna be okay.
A, D, E, F sharp minor,
We go.
A, D,
Worries, you gon' have to go away.
A, D,
Body, you gon' praise the Lord today.
A, D,
Haters, they gon' have a lot to say, but I
A,
keep on
D,
going and turning
E,
seas
F sharp
the
minor,
other way.
A,
Tell my
D,
worries, you gon' have to go away. I
A,
tell my
D,
body that you gon' praise the Lord today.
A, D,
Haters, they gon' have a lot to say, but I
A,
keep on
D,
going and turning
E,
seas
F sharp
the
minor,
other way.
B minor,
Tell my worries,
E,
you gon' have to go away.
F sharp minor,
My body,
D,
praise the Lord today.
B minor, E, F sharp minor, D, B minor, E, F sharp minor, D, B minor, E, F sharp minor, D, A, E, F sharp minor, D, A, E, F sharp minor, D, A, E, F sharp minor, G, D over F sharp, E, D, A, E, F sharp minor, 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 D, A, E, F sharp minor. Well, everyone, I hope that I was able to help you out with that tutorial. Let's talk about some of the strumming patterns that I'm doing. And there's three main patterns that we got to talk about. The first one is the very beginning of the song with D, A, E, F sharp minor in that order. So on the in-between of D and A, there is a ghost strum, if you will, or just a no chord strum. Did you hear that? And then I go to A right away. And the A is on an up strum. And then the E and the F sharp minor are treated the same way. And then there is a really nice dead strum right there. So we have down, up, up, dead, down, up, dead, down, up, dead. Even slower. So if that no chord strum is messing with your brain, don't feel like you have to do that. It is covered by the snare or other percussion. So it's not a necessity. But if you want to honor the song and the songwriter, try to do it. And it just sounds really nice and kind of groovy. And that leads us to another strumming pattern, which is part of the bridge. I'm going to hold off on the bridge just because it's near the end of the song. Let's start with the chorus. The chorus can be played with the intro strumming pattern with no problem. However, notice that I broke up into some picking pattern stuff with the same chords. Kind of the same chords, at least the same chords in theory, but different fingering. The D remains the same, so does the A chord. But when I go to E, I'm playing it as a D shape, but barring it almost like a B minor. There's the D just bumped up 2 frets, and I'm going to bar that entire 1, 2, 3, 4th fret from the capo, or the 5th fret of the guitar. I'm putting the middle finger on the B string, 6th fret, and then the ring finger is going on the D string, 7th fret of your guitar, or 6th fret from the capo. And how I'm doing that is I'm just strumming or picking that D string. Kind of sounds sloppy, and I apologize. So you don't have to hit the string so perfectly. So I'm down strumming the D string, up strumming on the B and G, and then up strumming on the E string. And there's a reason for that, because it leads to the last chord. You can play an F sharp minor bar chord, but you can't reach that 6th fret, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th fret from the capo on the high E. Because this is an F sharp minor. It's just adding the A on the top of the chord. It gives it a little bit more chime. So just those last 2 chords again, the E, and then F sharp minor is the ring finger on the D string, 4th fret from the capo, bar everything else on the 2nd fret with your index finger beneath that, and then the pinky is covering the high E string on the 5th fret from the capo, or the 6th fret of your guitar. So the whole progression is and that's what you would play during the softer choruses. And there is another acoustic playing a little higher. And if you've seen the live version of the song, it's the electric players that take over. And that's okay, because it just sounds different. And there are no capos when you're watching them. So it's kind of nice. Watch that electric player very carefully. Very gifted. Also, here's that other strumming pattern. You can invent your own, but make sure you follow that bass line and make sure you honor the rhythm section. That is not part of the song, at least when the acoustic player has to step back. You don't have to play that, but if there aren't any instruments, you're going to have to cover that part, and it does sound kind of cool when you play it. Make sure it's that B minor. You can play a B minor like this, or a barred version. So there's a lot of offbeat strumming there, and that's okay. If you're not used to that, work on that offbeat strumming on your own and come back to this part. And so on. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. That's the pattern. And you don't have to go completely down, up, down. You can just go down, down, down. Down, down, down. It's up to you on how you'd want to do that on your right hand. But as long as you make sure that you're honoring the rhythm section, not going off in a faraway land, make sure that you're tight with that bass player, because this is what's holding the song together, and it just sounds so amazing. Lastly, you guys, there's that G, which is the flat 7. Transition back to the chorus, T over F sharp, and then E. And finally, the last chorus of the song, and it fades out. Well, hopefully I was able to help you guys out with that song. Thanks for sticking around and watching the whole thing. If you don't mind, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, comment below on what else you'd like to see in the future. Don't forget to check out my book called How to Save Catholic Schools, and it is available on Amazon as we speak. You can also click the 3 dots next to the like button to donate to the channel. You can also look at some merch. There are some links on the description for that. And if you'd like to, you can join my email list. And if you do, you get my top 8 tuning tips that every musician should know for free. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and have an amazing week. God bless.